then Slime episode 16. I forget, whatever. It's hard pronouncing the full name. Tensei shitara Slime Datta Ken episode 16. Yeah. So we finally get best girl right. MILIM, or well, she's flat though. Xion still has the massive up-high advantage, especially when we saw her in the bathtub. She was like throwing the water and her breasts just flew out there and it pretty covered them perfectly. They used the very edge of them. Yeah, it's like yeah, well, she was very fun, very fun. I can see people like her, and of course she's forced to join them, and the whole thing, like, we're best friends, aren't we? Best friends. We have to be. And they're just like, yeah, we're best friends. I will say that, man, I mean, I had seen, of course, MILIM in the opening and ending and so on before, but man, she is wearing some revealing clothes. I can see that going. Yeah, she is some very etchy and interesting there. I mean, there was one scene where we can have the camera behind her, and you're like, oh, that shows pretty much everything. So she has that going for her instead. She is very revealing clothing. But I say one thing though, the episode mainly did, if you ignore his best girls, is that, yeah, rimuru, friendship power, right? He really has that friendship power going for him. Always like, oh, here's the demon lord, maybe I could give her honey. It's like, oh, you want some honey? Become my friend. Yeah, like he is the master of being nice to everyone and befriending everyone. And that thing is, if I would say one thing with that, I think that is more of a shonen feel. Of course, I'm a big shonen fan of the new poster here, right? Very similar to at least Luffy in One Piece, right? That it makes friends with everyone too, right? So that's a very like typical, you know, like shonen protagonist power, that they are nice and people kind of like them, they're kind of honest and whatever, so on. Yeah, so it's kind of like very classic, I feel, in that sense. And actually not too overly isekai-wise, that's what I mean. I think that's more, look at the custom of this, but it's more, yeah, I know it's parody, kind of super, but for example, Shield Hero too, right? He's a nice person, but Shield Hero is kind of like, you know, doesn't make much friends, right? well, definitely not. But it's a very nice person, yeah. Rimuru definitely is, in that sense, much more of a typical shonen protagonist. At least here, I think, was very similar, again, to especially Luffy. Like, look at the Mihawk speaks about Luffy, right? At Marineford. It's like that. This is true power of Luffy. He makes friends with everyone. Or everyone he beats befriends him and so on, yeah. Rimuru really follows that the defeat means friendship as well and so on, right? So, I think that's the biggest takeaway, if you ignore her as a character, that he is like, he befriended her, right? And he's like, how can I befriend her? And he gets the Vesta as well and so on, right? And Gabiru is there, and he gets the princess, and she turns into a human. So, yeah, so he befriends everyone, and now he's more and more allies, right? So it's very much that. And of course, in this anime, where they keep building like a kingdom, right? It's important to get more people, right? That is true, yeah. Only way to stop her is because by befriending her, because she's stronger than Rimuru. But Rimuru could level up though. Rimuru could eat her, consume all the demon lords, and piss her out there. Still though, she was a great character, really funny, and I guess she's gonna be every episode now. I'll done short first, until, you know, until she's like, I'm gonna live here now. So yeah, first I was thinking maybe be a character that appears every now and then, but of course she's like, I want to live here. Like, this is really funny here. I want to play in the bathhouse here. So okay, so she forced her way in there, and now everyone was like, yay, we have a demon lord. It's like, I will protect everyone, bestie. Like, okay, best friends for life. So that's gonna definitely cause some issues though. I like the last part there when they talk about this is probably, you know, probably gonna lead to wars, right? It's probably gonna lead to more issues down the line, though. It's not like, wait a minute, she can ally with them. This means this thing, and I guess that means the demon lord are kind of hostile to each other, which fits the demon lord. So they might expand on that. As mentioned earlier, they might expand on their dialogue and so on, kind of how they work. So you just kind of said, guys, it's my place that you left, right? So might be more on that later. Some more portion of the episode, which was really funny. The Gabiru part, I love that Gabiru part. It's like, what? Can you name me, please? Your name is Gabiru. Gabiru. So he gets his naming out of it. Yeah, that was weird. He kind of sneaked in that, like, getting a name again, right? And I was like, yes, I am Gabiru now. So, and then it transformed, right? And of course, he names other people too, and they become like, some kind of dragon lizards, right? So they have like wings and so on, and he turned purple. The other ones seem to be kind of keeping the same color. But now Gabiru is purple and still use the same person. He's beaten up a million. That was a great punch scene there. Yeah, he annoyed me. It's like, yeah, okay, you can punch him, but don't punch other people. Like, it's can't beat Gabiru. He's the sandbag here. But that was really funny. Then his sister, though, the princess, right? That was like, oh yeah, she's like, I wanna be here. He's excited. I have voluntarily. She turned into a human pretty much. That was weird. And Gabiru turns like more lizard-wise, and she's like, oh, she gets the Midboden and the Vormogrim with the fire style dragons, where they kind of all like humans with like bat wings. She get that kind of style, right? With our humans with very little lizard parts, or dragon parts, and I guess her whole team then is in they are ninjas apparently. Yeah, that was weird. Like she turned from a lizard girl into pretty much a human with like lizard wings or dragon wings. That was a very big difference. And now she's the ninja squad that we see, the Crucis we see in the opening. His spy team there. That was weird. That was really weird, and it wasn't really like explained it, but it wasn't gender specific because she had like her companions. They were females, but there were two guys there, right? And they also turned into more like human looking, like mystical humans with like dragon wings. So it couldn't be just gender. It was just that the females turned into ninja girls, but actually her two male guys also did it. Where Gabiru's male guys, they turned into like his work in the field guys. Yeah, they got that peasant role. Like, go and work in that like swamp field over there. Where her two guys with her, they turned into similar human shape. But yeah, I guess it works like that based on your personality or something. Maybe the naming. No, I don't think so. Probably more like what you wanna be to that. It's a little more intelligent character, of course. But man, that was a big difference in appearance wise. I would say she easily did. I think she easily did. I would say the biggest evolution I feel from her previous appearance. Like went from lizard into human, pretty much. Yeah, she did a big difference. Okay, that makes sense. I like that. Yeah. Like if you're agility based, you evolve into the human one, and if you're like strength based, you may turn into the brutish guys. That would make sense. Of course, she is more of an intelligent and agility based character, and her friends are kind of similar. And then Gabiru's guys are like, yeah, Gabiru-sama! So they is turning into the horror. Something that's probably that, yeah. But that being said, it's very common in games, right? For example, in the old Tensei game battle and so on, you would have like the same race, like this thing, and then based on its alignment, it turned into either this sort of, paladin, or if it had low alignment, it would become like a ninja. So yeah, like that's pretty common, right, in many role-playing games, that based on the stats, or usually not the stats, but kind of like the if they're good or evil, right? And then if you level them up or evolve them based on the good or nice stats, they would turn into different animals or different classes, right, based on the current evil/good meter. And like Neartal is like 0, and then 50 plus or 100 plus or 100 minus, right? And that would evolve different things. So that's pretty common. And it's pretty clear that she and her brother are very, very different, right? So it makes sense that they would turn into different kind of, evolved lizards. So I was saying that you said she turned into like a human. Yeah, like, it's more that, like, oh, she went from like this thing, yeah, he was like, oh, with wings. That was very, very different. Like, you would barely do the same race right now from the beginning, right? They were a family from the beginning. And I guess MILIM is something, I don't want to say similar, but she said like a dragon, right? She's some kind of like she's some kind of dragon. So she's like extremely much stronger version than them, I guess. I mean, like tremendously stronger than them, but something like that, because she said like, I'm the dragon of this thing. So I guess that's something. And also, yeah, last thing I wanted with MILIM, that was found at MILIM I2. where the rest is like, I use my scan ability. It's like, I use my scan ability, MILIM I. It's like, named after myself. I was like, okay, I am a really good scan. I have my own ability to scan, like my personal ability. But yeah, that sounds strong. Anyway, very good episode. Hope I like and review and so on. Episode as well. I am coming up now with Mob Psycho. Yeah, give me like 5-minute break or so. 10 minutes break, and then we got Mob Psycho for episode 3. I actually have no idea what's gonna happen. I just think Mobu is gonna be probably bullied, and it's gonna be probably sad for Mobu as always, right? Anyway, see you guys soon with the Mob Psycho.